Oh, yes. It's 105.5 The Beast, your girl, Racqui B. Man, it's another episode of The Rundown right here, right here. I got my girl, JADAH Blue, the blue-haired beauty in the building. Like I promised,
What's good?
What's good? You looking good.
Oh, thank you.
You looking good. Thank you. Thank you. It's been a long time. I haven't seen you since when?
8 months.
8 months. Oh, you keeping track?
Yes.
Okay. All right. That's good. That's good. Once you keeping track, I'm good. I'm good.
She treated you like her baby daddy.
I know, like 8 months.
8 months. You know,
like,
baby moms don't forget times, dates.
You got some
Everything is
child support.
significant.
You got child support. It's been 8 months. It's been 8
Exactly.
months. Listen,
Exactly.
welcome back home. Welcome
you know,
back.
It's bittersweet to be home, but home is home.
Home is home. What brought you home?
One of my brother's friends, he passed away. So yeah, I came home for a funeral. And the irony of me getting the ticket, coming home is more bad news and more bad news on top of that. So,
Ooh.
yeah, it was kind of like I was supposed to be here, like I had to.
You had to come.
Yeah,
You need a little detox.
yeah. Well, not really. I needed a detox from here, but you know.
That's why you left us. Listen,
She brought some of that heat back with
she
her,
brought
too.
all the
Okay,
heat
yeah,
back.
because I felt like that when I got here. I want to be
Yeah.
100 degrees and all that.
So I'm gonna blame you, and I'm gonna send my
Bring that LA heat back.
Nah, I'm gonna send my AC bill to her.
You better get some central air.
I like
That's what I'm saying. When that bill comes, I'm gonna send it to you.
Brought that LA heat. No, I hope you ain't got no earthquake while you here, because if you bringing the heat,
Listen,
we don't want no earthquake.
Ain't no joke. I was like in my bed when we had an earthquake. I was asleep. It was like 10 o'clock in the morning, and I was asleep, and I felt like somebody had pushed me. I had went out with two of my homegirls that night before, so I was kind of drunk. I'm like, I know I'm not tripping. Like, and then I look around, and I see my TV like waving back and forth, and then I looked at my lamps, and they was rattling. I'm like, oh, this is real. This is a thing.
real.
This is the thing. But you know, it didn't feel like a tremble. It felt like a waterbed.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's a
oh,
wave.
you a freak. So you like, you know about the water
and I
beds.
think, yeah,
okay.
and I think, look, and I'm like, yeah,
You
look,
like, yeah.
I answered that before I heard the rest of the question. But yeah, it really felt like a waterbed. Like, and I think because our building is on like rollers, so it waves. It wasn't like
So the building was ready for you. You just wasn't.
Yeah.
I wasn't prepared for
So
that.
that was your first earthquake?
Yes, and then we had another one literally the next day. And I was at my friend Quay at his restaurant. I was literally walking up to the restaurant, and I see everybody jumping over tables, like jumping over the fence. And I'm like, well, where everybody going? What happened?
Wow.
And being that, you know, when you walking and you moving, you don't really feel it, like, while you're moving in motion.
Right.
So we didn't know. I'm like, they like, the earthquake, you didn't feel it? And then I looked up, and it was like a crane, like, waving over the building. I'm like, oh, child, I got to go.
You gotta go.
I
So you
gotta
left
go.
Rochester to go deal with earthquakes.
Yeah, it seemed like it.
Right. What made you up and move? Because I know you in LA right now. What made you up and move?
I needed something different in my life. Like, I needed a change of scenery, change of environment. I needed something. I needed to be inspired. I needed to feel refreshed. I had to charge my batteries.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
I like that. I like that.
Yeah, and it's just something about like being in LA and waking up over there. Like, you just wake up feeling different. You wake up motivated. Like, everybody's doing something. Nothing is impossible in LA. Everything is in hand's reach. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I love about it. Like, you know, your dream house is right up there on the hill.
Right.
Your dream car is right there on the lot. Like, here, you don't really get to see stuff like that. So to wake up and see that every day, it's just
Motivating.
like, it's a different vibe. Like, you could really be shoulder to shoulder with whoever it is that you want to be next to.
And you've been shoulder to shoulder with a
With
lot
everybody.
of people.
You know, it's so crazy when I get up and I go out to these places, like, I give myself these little affirmations, and I'm just like, okay, when you get here, work this room. When you get towards this person, like, I don't care if you got 5 minutes, 10 minutes, make it work. Like, make it count. So I always make, like, my encounters with these people memorable, so that when they see me, they speak to me. Like, even if they don't remember my name, they like, oh, chick with the blue hair. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yes.
what's up? Like,
And you always had that it factor. Even being in Rochester, you always controlled the room. You kept the vibe going like, oh, who is that? So I know LA is just like, oh.
Yeah, and you know what? And the thing is, you know, like how on the East Coast, I have the show. So people are a little more tuned in on the East Coast, but on the West Coast, like, people not really tapped in like that over there as far as the show. So it's like, I didn't go over there like known. You know what I'm saying?
And it's already Hollywood.
Yeah, it's already Hollywood. Like, everybody's somebody, so nobody cares.
Right.
Like, nobody cares. So I really had to go over there and build from the ground up. Like, you know what I mean? Now I can go to certain places. Like,
Cause you
And they
hanging
know
with
me.
the Claremont, was it the Claremont
yeah,
sisters?
them
You
my
hanging
dogs,
with TT.
like,
You
yeah, like
You-
did 2 videos with really three videos with TT. One of them ain't come out yet. Like, yeah, like that's why I say nothing is impossible in LA.
Nothing
like,
is
you go out
impossible.
there. I ain't have a plan. I won't even sit up here and lie. Like, yeah, I had this saved. I had this. No, like I went out there trying to figure it out on a wink and a prayer. Sometimes that's what it takes. Like you just be needing that small little amount of faith. Like,
Yes.
And I just like when I took that time, I needed it. You know what I mean? Like I got my mind right, and like, I put everything in perspective now, and I just, you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes we wake up every day and we're not really living. Like it's people that wake up every day and they not living, bro. Like even though they have life in their physical body, they not living. Like you don't know your purpose. You don't know what you out here to do. You don't know your task at hand. Like you just roaming, baby. Like you roaming. Like you're not living. You got life in you, but you're not living. And when I went out there, like now I know what I'm living for. Like now I know what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Even it's like, because I went out there to really work on my music and like develop myself as an artist. And from the way I started recording when I first went out there to now, like I got it. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you can even hear it in my music, from the music I recorded last year to now. Like I have a whole new confidence with it. Like I know what's up.
You know what's up. Like you know what's up.
Yeah, and I feel like LA gave that to me. Like it put that life like back into me. You know what I mean? Because when I got done filming, like I was lost. It's like, okay, what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Like when I'm gonna go back to doing hair and makeup? Nah. Am I gonna still be an entrepreneur? It's like, okay, yeah, but what else?
How?
You know what I'm saying? How? And home is home, so you comfortable. Naturally, you comfortable here.
Right.
So I had to get unfamiliar, like with my environment. Like I had to get real uncomfortable. Like sometimes that uncomfort, you need that.
You
to
need
like
that.
really like put that flame up under you to really do what you gotta do.
You preaching right now. Oh, it's Sunday.
Exactly.
It is
It's
Sunday.
Sunday. Look, I'm
She's
here
preaching.
for the word, baby.
Ooh, the Holy Ghost run down apostolistic faith up in here.
Okay.
Yes. So listen, what happened with you and like Black Ink? I know a lot of people wondering like why are you not on the
fire? Well, I can like really go ahead and put the end to that, tie up that loose end. I didn't get fired. I quit. You know what I'm saying? I quit. Like by law, I'm still under a contractual agreement. So if I come up in story, like they can talk about me and I can't sue them. Like they can bring my name up and I won't even get paid from it because physically I'm not in the scene, but they can bring my name up because I'm still contracted by these people. But I left. Like when I was going through what I was going through on the show, it kind of put me in a place where like I felt like my job wasn't making me happy, home wasn't making me happy, the situation that in my personal life that I was in, I wasn't happy. So it was just like I needed to distract myself. Like I had to rid everything that was like distracting me. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's when I learned that I'm like, all right, I need to start feeding my passions now. Like now I need to start doing what I'm doing because now I got this platform, I got this traffic, I need to direct it a certain way.
Yes.
I don't want to just be that girl that was on Black Ink and people think I'm known for fighting or being violent or aggressive
or dating Teddy.
You know what I'm saying? And I never even slept with that man a day in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's the crazy thing. And this is how people
So that was a whole script?
Yeah, that was a
That's how
storyline.
sell the show.
Yeah, it's a show. You know what I'm saying? We're entertainers. It's no different from like watching Power. Honestly, it's just that we don't have a legit script. It's not a series. It's a reality show.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So.
And a lot of people turn up. A lot of people turn up just for the cameras.
Oh, definitely. Like people energy, like the energy that people have on camera, they don't have off camera. Like, and I'm not weird like that. Like I can't get into it with you on camera and then go have a cocktail with you after. Like I think that's weird. Like, and they can do that, and that's how I know that life is for them. Like they know how to turn it on and turn it off. I'm too sensitive. I'm empathic. Right. So I'm like, no, I still feel away. Like I'm still mad at you.
So the conflict is real.
Yeah, the conflict is real, but the conflict is created off of fake situations. So it's like, it's confusing because now you have these real situations for nothing. It's like, you know what I'm saying? And it caused you to kind of go crazy.
Right.
Because it's like, am I tripping? This is a job, but now it's carrying over to my real life, my personal life.
Right.
And that's how it got for me. This is why I quit. Like my job started interfering with my personal life. You know what I'm saying?
Right, because you had to defend yourself at one point when that whole...
Like, I had to defend myself so many times. And at that specific time, I felt like I didn't have nobody in my corner, like, defending me. So I had to just step back. I had to get low. And, like, during my time that I got low, like, you know, like sometimes your presence is felt a little more during your absence. So I had to get away from everybody. Like maybe they appreciate me like if I'm gone. You know what I'm saying?
You could tell you a songwriter. All these bars you spitting right now.
I was just about to
like,
say that.
It's so crazy.
I'm like, ooh, that about to be my caption.
Look, and it's just so natural. Like, it's natural.
Yes.
So basically, all this was for a purpose because your purpose now is music.
Now it's music.
Yeah, you know, honestly, like music is a part of my purpose, but I don't even feel like music is my end goal. Like I feel like more so like I think I might be a motivational speaker, like a life coach. Yeah, and I've learned that when I went to LA. Like I be doing these little lives sometimes, and sometimes I just be feeling like, okay, you know, somebody need to hear something, and I don't even be having the words together sometimes on what I'm gonna say, but sometimes God just be putting words in me, and somebody somewhere they be needing it right at that moment. And I remember this one specific live, like 4 months ago, I went live and I was just basically telling people not to be attached to their hardships and what they going through at that specific time because they don't last. And you know, like sometimes people, they be so attached to their job, their financial situation and stuff that they be going through, and it's like, baby, you had life before this, you're gonna have life after this.
Yes.
And you know, I realized a lot of that when I was in LA, because it's like, how do you go from being on a TV show to starting over? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I could be transparent, I could say it. I was confused, like, dang, do I just go back home? Like, what I'm gonna do? You know what I mean? But you just gotta know where you're going, man. If you got vision, you don't need a plan all the time. As long as you got vision, you kind of know where you're going, you're gonna be good.
My girl Jada Blue, infamous Jada Blue, is in the building. We're gonna take a little break and we get back, we'll talk about your music. You wanna talk about that music?
Okay, I'm ready.
Yes, it's the rundown with your girl Racqui B and boy DJ Sun. Is 105.5 The Beat. Oh yes, it's Rochester's new number one for hip hop and R&B. We are 105.5 The Beat. Your girl Racqui B, and you tuned in to episode of the Rundown right here each and every Sunday from 10 to 2. I'm bringing the hottest of the hottest. If you creating the buzz in the town, you come on the Rundown. I had to start my first episode with the beautiful, the infamous, the blue-haired beauty, Jada Blue, Black Ink Crew, Rochester's very own.
I like that intro.
Yeah, I didn't even rehearse that. That was off top of the dome.
Okay,
that's top of the dome, right? Okay,
this is natural. How about when I got in town, my mom playing the radio, and I'm like, I know this voice. And then you was giving away tickets. You was doing a ticket giveaway, and I'm like, oh, this Racqui. I'm like, wait, that's why I texted her.
Different.
Yo, it's crazy, but you so natural.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it. She texted me like, Racqui, my mom said, can I text you personally to get tickets? I'm like, this is why I can't do black people, man.
For real.
Y'all don't want to follow directions. You got to call in.
So wait, that's how
she
it
was
works.
ready to sing too.
I can hit you.
No, you can't hit. Listen, if you know me, if you got my personal number, no, you got to call in like everybody else.
Call in like everybody else.
Everybody else.
See, y'all ain't no favorite.
No favorite. No favorite.
Oh,
I mean, you might get it. Just you got just follow. Just show up with me. Just walk.
Okay.
Listen, I got Jada Blue in the building. Blue. What's up? What's the
Blue
fascination with blue? What's wrong? How you get so involved with blue? Why not red? Why not green?
You know what's so crazy? It kind of just stuck to me. Like blue kind of chose me. It's so weird because what year was it when I got that hairstyle? I got a hairstyle probably like, yeah. I just know that it was like probably like 8 years ago.
That's her hairdresser in the back.
Yeah, it was like 8 or 9 years ago when I got like this first blue hairstyle, and it just kind of stuck with me. And then like when I moved out to Cali, it just got crazy. Like, and then like, you know, when the situation happened with like Nipsey or whatever, like I know a lot of people that's real close to him.
I was gonna ask you that question.
Yeah, like him and like Corrupt and stuff like that, and like Uncle Snoop. Like I met them, like, so it's like they kind of like adopted me into this like
Facts, the blue.
Yeah, this little blue sister.
Yeah,
so everybody called me Bluechie, like Bluechie. Yeah, Bluechie.
Bluechie.
Yeah.
New name alert. Bluechie.
Bluechie.
Bluechie. Not.
Bluechie, I'm a
is there
Bluechie.
any affiliation with Chewy? No, Chewy. Just Bluechie.
Chewy. Who is Chewy? She's so funny. I know what she's trying to say.
Chewy.
She is
Chewy.
She's something
Okay,
else.
we gonna get into that. We gonna get into that. We gonna get in that. You know, I have to like switch gears on you. I have to slide that stuff in there because
Slide
you know,
it in there.
we already, you know, Rochester and Bluey and
Yeah, they wanna
Chewy
know.
and
They
they're like,
wanna
what
know.
happened to Chewy and Bluey and the Deanie and the Deanies? What happened to the Deanies? What's going on?
Nothing happened. Like he's a dope person. He cool. Like, you know, we just on different paths. You know
Right.
what I mean? Like he got his responsibilities. I have mine. Like he got his goals. I got mine. Like so it's just like right now we just on different paths. You know what I mean? Like hopefully them paths
Cross again.
Right here
on the
rundown.
rundown.
Meet at the top, but she's talking about right here
on
now.
the rundown. Deanie, if you're listening, you could come through. Okay, go ahead.
Yo, you are trouble. You trouble.
Because y'all, I mean, you was like the Jay-Z and the Beyonce.
You know what? And that's why, like, regardless of certain things that happen, things be unfortunate circumstances, but like, like we made a lot of memories in a very short amount of time.
Yes.
So like I can't even be mad, like, you know what I mean? And then like I can't even lie, like I thank him for a lot of the stuff that we went through, because it gave me something to talk about. Like I didn't have nothing to talk about in my music. When I first started recording, I was talking about stuff that I wasn't even doing. It was cap music. Like 80% of these rappers, like it was cap. No, realistically, and like now, my music is transparent, it's vulnerable, it's real, like it's from real situations. So, it gave me something to talk about. So you gotta appreciate everything. You gotta appreciate things. You gotta have gratitude.
So your music right now is a love story to.
It's a story. It's definitely a story.
Definitely
to Joey.
He about to hit me up like, Racqui, don't say my name again.
So your first.
If you're gonna say it right.
Say it right.
So your first single.
My first single, I dropped it in May. It's called Intuition.
Let's talk about Intuition.
So that Intuition came about July 11th, actually, 7/11. It wasn't even a song yet. And it was just like my thoughts. It was something that I went through that day. Not going to get too much in detail, but it was something that I went through that day. And it put me in a situation to just start writing my thoughts. And here we are a year later, and it's my single.
It's a single.
Yeah, it's doing really good, too.
It's on every platform?
Yeah, it's on all streaming platforms.
Who's running production on that? How many producers you working with so far?
I honestly only worked with 2 outside of JK. JK actually produced Intuition.
Nice.
Yeah.
Ooh, our very own
JK.
JK.
Yeah, JK did that. Shouts out to JK. We recorded that like when I got done with my first season, and like I said, it wasn't a song yet, but right before I left, we recorded it and made it a song. Then I moved, got up out of here.
Now it's all over LA.
Single. Yeah.
You at what is that, open mics and stuff?
Yeah.
You're performing, like you hitting the scene in there. You taking advantage of it.
I really I'm so blessed, yo. Like I met some really good people, and since I've been out there in LA, like in the studios and stuff, like I've really been crossing paths with some really, really dope people, and people see that you're serious about your dreams and they're in position to help you. They don't take from them to help you. You know what I'm saying?
That's
so
true.
People want to help you, like genuinely, regardless of how they is as a person. But when it comes to like the business and them trying to like see you win, like people help you.
They help.
Everybody share their platform. Like it's like everybody eats out there.
Everybody eats. So you gonna drop an album? Are you dropping a full album soon? An EP? What can we
Yes,
get?
my EP actually been done since April. My
And
whole
what
EP.
happened and what's going on?
It was a situation that I was kind of going through with the producer. He was kind of tweaking when it came to the splits, but we settled it.
Okay. So we're good.
You know how the split
It was
get.
good.
And it's so crazy because the creation process is beautiful. It's fun. It's a vibe. But
when
the
that money-
business
when the
part
money
come,
around,
it takes a lot. Like I was in a funk. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was in a funk. Like, yo, forget this. Like I'm not even doing this. Like I'm about to dub the whole project. Like that's how mad I was. But like things happen when they're supposed to happen. How they're supposed to happen for a reason. So,
Exactly.
yeah. Now we came to a mutual agreement.
And we expect that EP soon.
Yeah, and you know what? Like, I'm kind of in a battle right now. I don't know if I want to drop the EP or if I want to drop a few more singles first and then put out the EP.
Right.
Because I don't want to give people too much at once. You know what I'm saying? It's like you cook a full course, nice hot meal and your man come home tomorrow. Like, it kind of defeats the purpose. Like, no, seriously, it's like you got to eat it when it's hot. So it's like, I don't want to put out all this music right now.
I had to slide up in there.
But I don't want to give everybody all this music and people are still just learning that I'm an artist. Like, you know, and I'm transitioning as an artist. Like, I go live and I be in the studio and people be like, yo, I didn't even know you make music. Like, I almost got 400,000 followers. And I'm like, people still asking me that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to give them all of that right now. Like,
So
and
are you
it's
independent?
underappreciated. You know what I'm saying?
Are you independent? That's
You still independent?
Yeah.
Yes.
Still independent. Yeah, definitely.
I know what your next single should be.
What?
What is it
No
called?
Regrets?
No Regrets.
You love that song.
I love that song. That should be your next single, please.
Yeah, you love No Regrets.
I love it. I love No Regrets.
I wish we could play it. I have one swear word in there though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have nothing clean that mouth.
Yeah. I mean, you know when you're emoting sometimes,
Yeah.
you just can't hold back.
That's a fact.
But yeah, No Regrets is a very, very beautiful song. The funny thing about that song is I didn't even write that song. I just went in the booth and I turned the lights off. I had a candle burning and I just got in my zone. Like I just got in my zone and I literally recorded that song in 2 takes. That's all, 2 takes. And the engineer, he placed it and put it where it was supposed to be and kind of put it in a song format. But even when you listen to it, it's not really like song format. Like it's a hook in there, but you know what I mean? You could tell it was more melodic. It was just like coming from a place where it was real.
I think about cause. Mm-hmm. Wait till y'all hear that song. Wait till you hear No Regrets.
It's so cute.
So Intuition. I really want to play one of your singles because I feel like everybody needs to hear this.
Yeah, they need to play Intuition.
Can we Is it a lot of curse words? No.
It's no curse words
in there.
Intuition. Yeah.
I think we might have to play that.
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna get that on the air.
Yeah.
We're gonna take a little break, get that fixed, get that situated so that the town can hear what our very own is cooking, man.
Yeah, Intuition is a vibe.
It's a vibe. It's always a vibe.
Wasn't
You're just
you
a
with
vibe.
me, Mo, when I recorded that? Yeah.
It's a vibe.
It was a vibe in the studio too that day. Like it was definitely a vibe. I think I was looking cute that day in the studio. I was in my bag. I'm like, you know what? Now watch how I move it, baby.
Listen, Jada Blue is in the building. When we get back, we're gonna talk about why now you becoming a naturalista, because you had the lace wigs on lock, and we want to talk about you being a naturalista now.
Yeah,
she
man, I
in LA,
found myself.
that LA vibe. It's a girl. Racqui B is the rundown. It's 105.5 The Beat. Oh yes, it's Rochester's new number 1 for hip hop and R&B. We are 105.5 The Beat. You tuned in to the rundown with your girl Racqui B, my boy DJ Stunt on the 1s and 2s, and my girl, my special guest, the blue-haired beauty, Jada Blue. Say that 10 times fast. The blue-haired beauty, Jada Blue in the building.
Blue-hair booty.
Blue-hair booty. She is in the building. Listen, if you're just tuning in, man, just know that she didn't get fired from Black Ink.
Yes, look, to sum it up in a nutshell, no, sis didn't get fired.
Sis didn't get fired. Sis quit.
Sis quit.
Because there's a lot of psychological stuff that goes on.
It's just draining. Like, it's just not good. It's really not good for your mental health, honestly. And anybody that's sane, like, I feel like they don't stay in that situation long. Like, no, for real, because it take a special kind of crazy to be able to do that. Like, no, I'm so serious. Like I said, like, people will be on set with you and they would have energy with you, and then offset, nothing happens. They act like nothing happens. That's crazy to me. Like,
so you just up and you like, I'm done.
Yeah, I'm done. I stopped answering their phone calls, and I started getting all these different emails, and eventually they kind of got the picture. And then plus two is like, y'all already painted me out to be fired. Granted, everybody like, they always fire Donna. Nobody ever really is fired. I'm just like, I'm tired of y'all making me look like I'm popping up. Like, every time, like, it got so annoying. Like, every scene, I was always popping up. Like, whether it was a party at the shop, whether it was out of town, whether it was doing this, like if they at a museum, like I'm always popping up. Like, stop trying to bring me like with that energy, looking like I'm coming with the bad energy when y'all the one consuming me with all this negativity. Like, yeah, so I had to let that go, baby. One thing about me though, like I was saying earlier, you can't stay attached to things, and it's like I appreciate the opportunity for what it is, and it's like you got to know when to go through them doors and when to close them doors. So it's like, all right, thanks. Appreciate it.
You closed that door, but that door made you really open your music door.
Yeah, open my mind, open my music door, just open myself up more so, and become more in tune with myself. Like,
yes,
yeah, like,
and that's why you're naturalista now.
Yeah, you know what's so funny? Like, when I first like started filming and stuff, even prior to that, like if I was going out, if I was going places, like you would never catch me wearing my hair or not wearing no makeup. Like, I've embraced myself so much to like, I just feel like I'm just unapologetically me. Like, you know, like I don't care. And it's like, you know, before I didn't realize that I cared about like how people felt or how people viewed me, their opinions, what they thought when they saw me. Like, I cared about that. And as much as you sit up here and be like, no, I don't care, I'm unbothered, you really be bothered. Like, them really are the most bothered people. The ones that say that they unbothered. Like, they really are. And like, that's how I was. Like, I wouldn't go nowhere, like not dressed or not without no wig or no weave, no bundles, no none of that, or without no makeup, no lashes. Now I'm like, girl, please. Like, I wear what I want.
You
I wear
your
my hair. How I
You
want.
got no nail. Your nails are short.
Yeah,
and
like I get my
looking.
natural nails
Who are
did
you?
now.
Who
Girl,
is
I
she?
don't know. LA don't turn me into this. Like,
You're a vegan now?
Are
you
a
know what's
vegan?
so crazy? I wasn't vegan. I was more so of pescatarian. I ate a steak since I've been home, but yeah, like
that flopped.
One thing,
Welcome back to Ratchet.
no, but you know what? The crazy thing is, I completely like when I told you, like I had to like starve all my distractions, so I cleansed myself of everything. Like I stopped eating red meat, stopped eating pork. Like I was only eating like seafood and like avocado and stuff like that. Like I was eating super healthy. Like I wouldn't drink no juice, no pop, no none of that. I was just strictly drinking water. Like,
And alcohol.
No, I wasn't drinking at all. Like this is when I got locked into the studio. I even became celibate for 4.5 months. Yeah, like I really had to lock in. Like
Oh.
yeah, like
Look
I
at
had
Racqui
to.
face.
So you're
Rocky's
still celibate?
No, look,
She was like, well, I
that's
told you
flop
for the
too.
studio.
that's flop too.
I told you just for the studio.
Not that anyone
studio
cares.
purposes.
Nah, but even more so because I was going through a lot, and it's like a lot of things could cloud your judgment, whether it's the food you eat, the people you be around, or even more so. You know what I mean? So it's just like I had to really get on a clean slate. I had to clear my mind, bro. Like I had to really clear my mind. So I had to rid out everything. I lost mad weight. Like yeah. I was thick. You know what? It's so
You
crazy.
was thick,
You
but it
don't
wasn't
remember how much, like how big you are until you look back into like your old videos or pictures. I was looking at like some scenes from the show. On top of that, you know, camera, like TV camera, it add like 15 pounds on you too. So like I just looked at super swole, and I'm like, y'all let me get like this. I don't even remember.
Was that
looking
happy
like
weight or was that like
It was more so
depression weight?
it kind of was probably both. Like, and then, you know, when I lived in New York, I lived right down the street from Ruth Chris. So, like, I was there, like, twice a day. Like, you know, I have the stuffed chicken for lunch, and I'm eating the steak for for dinner. Like, I was spending a lot
you
of
meant
time.
that for breakfast.
And I was
You ate a
drinking
steak for breakfast. You meant
Yeah,
that.
you know what I mean? Like, and I was drinking a lot, you know, and then when you film, you
Yes.
drink a lot. Like, you know, they basically, like, feed us Henny. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, yeah, like, it was a lot of, like, it was all that. Suppressing food, alcohol, you know what I'm saying? Like, away from family and friends, real people. I'm in an environment where I don't really know nobody like that. Can't trust nobody.
Right.
Everything's a storyline, so you can't even be transparent with these people. Like,
Right.
yeah,
Right.
like, yeah.
Yeah, I
but
feel it. So you still Jada Blue or are you Jada Christine now?
Nah, like, Jada Christine is me. Like, that's me.
Okay.
Like, that's on my birth certificate.
Right.
But, you know, Jada Blue, that was more so as like it was a character before the TV show. You know what I'm saying? I was Jada Blue before the show, but you know what I mean? Like, I don't even mind being called that, but like I'm so in tune with myself. I'm just like, look, I got a new name. This is a new name alert. Call me Blucci. All right.
You got that California vibe like that, you know. Everything's legal over there.
Yeah.
She got that everything is legal vibe. I'm gonna let that marinate for y'all. Everything's legal over there. That's that
Everything,
vibe.
yeah, everything. But I'm a hippie these
That's
days.
you a hippie these days. Listen, so what should we expect from you now? What to expect from Jada Blue?
This fire music. Like, I can't wait for y'all to tap into my music. Like, I played it for somebody. Look, somebody.
You played it for somebody.
Yeah, and they just like, yo, like, this is dope. Like, you don't sound like nobody. Like, it sounds different. Like,
Is it somebody industry wise or local?
I mean, I play like a couple of the songs that I'm gonna drop off at first, like for like London on the Track and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like
Okay.
I got real tight with London. He get in the studio building his crib, and he like, yo, when my studio done, we working. You know what I mean? Because, you know, he be locked in with like label stuff and stuff like that. But yeah, like London, he's definitely like invested in my music and stuff like that. If you don't know who London on the Track is, you gotta tap in. Like,
You just don't be listening to music at all. If you don't know who the track is.
yeah, like London is on everything smacking right now between him and Murder on the Beats. That's Sinead's boyfriend. Free Sinead, Claremont. Yeah. Yeah, that's her boyfriend though. So I'm tapped in with him too. So
You tap.
Yeah.
So would you recommend that anyone in this industry to just go to LA? Where should we go?
musically, like you gotta kind of know what lane you want to go in, because for some people, like, Atlanta is the move. You know what I'm saying? But crazy thing is, a lot of people that's in Atlanta, like, they're in LA. Like, I got invited to a studio while I was with London, and he's real tight with him. Like, A Boogie is real tight. So we had went to a strip club or whatever, and we got invited to a studio
She just say
session.
strip club like it was like, you know, Walmart.
Yeah, 'cause that,
We got invited to a strip club.
yeah, that's like LA culture, okay? And after we left the strip club, you know, everybody either go to like a mansion party or a studio, and I got invited to the studio session. And when I walked in the studio, like I had no idea what I was walking into. I walked into Young Thug's session. Little Baby is over here in the corner. Little Keed is there. Little Goddard. Young Thug's girl Jerica, like she's sitting right next to him, like rolling up. Like it was just so crazy. Like all I could say is a lot of things that I'm around and like things that I do don't make it to the internet, because I like to enjoy the moment instead of capturing it. Like sometimes when you capture a moment, you take away from the moment.
You don't want to look like a fan either.
Yeah,
like a fan,
you know what I'm
you
saying?
belong
Like,
here. I belong here.
Everything that I be around, like don't make it to the internet. Shayla tell you, like when she came out to LA, like
I'm trying to book a ticket right now. I'm about to go on
like,
Expedia.
Like, listen,
right after
we
this,
tapped in.
I'm in
like,
Expedia. Like, where we going?
You don't want to come back.
Listen.
Like, every time I go out there with my brothers and stuff like that, I'm like,
listen,
man,
me and Ty Shayla, we went out and I got invited to a studio session. You never know whose session it is. You just get an address and you just pull up. We walked in. It's Trey Songz. It's Tory Lanez. It's P Diddy's sons. It's Bia. It's Wolf Ty. Like everybody's in this session. Ty Shayla looked at me like, yo, well, we really here. Like. When we was in the strip club, she came with me, like Lil Baby, all of them. Like she like,
This
and then
is real.
we walked in with London on the track. Like we get escorted right in, like by security. Like yeah, like we good. Like girl, I'm telling you,
It's a hot girl summer.
it's a hot
girl summer. And I'm about to book my flight to LA. And we gonna make this a real hot girl summer. You hang with Megan Thee Stallion yet?
I met her. Yeah, she had a boat party at Santa Monica Pier, and it was supposed to be a cleanup party, and it ended up turning from clean up to turned up, and it was dope. I got a video with her. Yeah, she dope. Like she's super, super dope. She's a girl's girl. You gonna love her.
Ooh.
Like she's a girl's girl. Like she's a vibe. Yeah,
okay, she turned.
So I got this intuition.
We got this intuition.
I hear it.
Ready. Woo!
You want to introduce?
You want to introduce this song?
Yeah, and let people know what platforms they could go and get this.
Y'all can get this actually off of every streaming platform. What y'all hear right now is greatness, okay? This is my first single, Intuition. I kind of done gave y'all the backstory, a little of the backstory about it, but yeah, I just hope that y'all tune in and y'all listen to it, and ladies take something from it, because throughout my whole project, y'all gonna learn not to confuse love with lust, not to confuse attachment with connection, and just to really like understand people for who they are and not for who you want them to be. So just tap in, man. Tap in.
And that's how we gonna end the rundown today. Thank you for stopping through, my girl Jada Blue.
You already know. Sis.
All right, we gonna rock out with Intuition. Here's the rundown with your girl Racqui B. It's 105.5 The Beat. Don't forget, each and every Sunday I'm here. If you're creating a buzz in the town, please believe they will be on the rundown.
Wait, we hear back next week.
We hear back next week.
Next week, same time, same place.
Same time, same place. You never know who's gonna be right here. It's 105.5 The Beat.
I asked you questions, but you couldn't give me answers to me. Instead, you made me feel like I was wrong for wondering. You were giving out your time to another woman. Tell me if I'm tripping or